crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Kansas City Chiefs. Come and gone already. And we're off here in Week 6 on EA Sports. And he made... hit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Back to throw, Mahomes. Jump off, caught by his back. Wow, lots of room on the first snap. And he's down to the 42-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. It makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. It's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
He's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
2nd and 3 now.
Yellow, yep.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. No, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can he make offensively?
3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he's going to get this down to the 9, and that puts him in goal to go. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Brown on 1st and goal. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Kicking team out to try the extra points. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Chiefs 7, Chargers 0.
The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. And it'll only take this for about a yard. It's going to be 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. On a more aggressive call on 2nd.
I'll throw it. He's caught by Jalen Waddle. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. We keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down.
Hampton gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Finds him over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Such a terrific job by the receiver. You can't give that route away. You got to run a curl. And the best like curl and go, hook and go, out and up guys, Kate, they run that initial route full speed. He did. Got the defense to bite, and the play went right over his head.
Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a 1st. We've set it downs from 37.
Here
we go.
1st down, play action. Throw is there for Rondé Gadsden. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
1st down. A gain of 21 yards.
Hey, here we go.
Chargers 1st down.
Cowboy 80.
Out of the gun, here's Hampton. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple yards there.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Pass play now. Over the screen to Hampton. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Made the throw as he is getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop. See the ball hit the ground, so knock them out of that rhythm. They were able to answer a score with a score. Maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
The Chargers just about ready. And there they go, sending it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Play action, Mahomes. Flies one back across his body, and it's intercepted. And he's making the house call. Pick 6 for Los Angeles. You want to know how strong the coverage was there? Man, they even had that underneath throw locked down, Brock, and he took it the other way.
It's really, really hard to find a better rep than that one in coverage. You're so spot on. Covered it down the field. Usually a gimme to the running back. The only thing was a gimme was gimme 6.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Mahomes trying to get after the pick. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
7-yard line.
Brown on the inside give. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Fight on these two.
Here's Brown again. This charge towards the line, it's right around 3 yards.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Attack!
3rd down, it's Mahomes. Connects on the crosser. And they are on him short of that 1st down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. A give left side to Brown. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
offense to the line for second down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Quarterback with his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Third and long for him here. He has the first over the middle, and he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue. Well, that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Scoreboard shows 10-7. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Chiefs. Give on second, it's Brown. And 2 yards all he can get. It's third down. Dose of the hurry up here.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2, Mahomes to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Intended target there was Xavier Worthy. So it's going to be 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Let's go, it's Mahomes. That's cut beyond the marker. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Brown does not score. They not only stop him, he backed him up a couple of yards. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous guy.
And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a second quarter lead. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Now the PAT try coming up. The XP is up and good. And the Chiefs take a 4-point lead.
Chiefs 14, Chargers 10.
The Chiefs get lined up and they will kick this away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Here's Hampton to open the drive. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
19 Charger, 19 Charger.
He's dropping back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, but you couldn't do it.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
He fields this at the 18. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to break him down. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Brown. Allen continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so now it's going to be 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
The 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Throw in is Mahomes. Completed over the middle. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Third down, give to Brown. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's cut after a gain of about 2. Stopped by Deion Henley.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every whole home run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Yep, 15.
Now it's Mahomes. That one's complete, right side. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st. And that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this 1st half. It's the Chiefs in front here at Arrowhead. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Yellow.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. And this is going to fall incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic. to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Yellow.
Pistol now for Mahomes. Brought in. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs grow their lead just before halftime. To run this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting pieces together.
Kicking team on to try the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs drive their lead to 11.
Chiefs 21, Chargers 10.
The Chiefs get lined up and they will kick this away. This return starts at the 5. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's first and 10. Going right this time with Hampton. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Back to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, that's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
They're going play action. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
41-yard line.
They're throwing it. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. To the corner of the end zone, but incomplete. Oh, he made the catch, but didn't get down in bounds. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, then let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Completed to his running back. Marks it down at the 37. That stop made by Derek Brown.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Buffalo 18. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready, ready.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Taking a chance to the end zone. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Xavier Worthy now on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
40.
First down throw, Mahomes. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The sack forces a now tougher third down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
57, 57. 15, yellow. Push hard.
Third and long for Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. He's back to throw. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's second down coming up.
Yellow.
He'll throw it. Completes this one to Gray. And they make the tackle at the 38. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Only 2 seconds left in the half, so on comes the field goal unit. From the right hash, 55 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Okay, great.
Brief set of downs for him from the 31. Hampton now up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over.
Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback. And they didn't either.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. The Chargers lined up in punt formation, and he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. Good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Eye on these two. Hey, yo.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And that's an 8-yard chunk to stop this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Brown gets him again here on 2nd. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Manages a gain of 3 there. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City. All set to go now from the 35.
Yellow.
First and 10 at the 30.
1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. Running in the red zone. Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs push their lead further to start the half.
The play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. Throughout, check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs push their lead to 18. The Chiefs get lined up and they will kick this away. He fields it from the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On the kill.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Running it with Hampton. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, but very minimal gains.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Back all 80. Ready.
They'll go play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Ready. 18 Cardinals. Ready.
From the gun on 3rd down. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Travis Hunter reels in the pick. And the Chiefs are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Where you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Yellow. What's that?
Brown has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Yellow. What's that?
Back to throw Mahomes. And he's got it. It's in close. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
A gain of 1 yard on the play.
Running for it with Brown. And he's in for the touchdown. The Chiefs pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they'll decline this and take the results. The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Shotgun give to Hampton. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Looking quickly here. Off the play fake. He'll throw. He throws a bullet to the center of the field.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Throw here, 3rd down. That's caught for the 1st. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Offensive line fast.
And the Chargers, 1st down. It's a gain of 20. 1st down, Los Angeles.
Now inside give to Hampton. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Throwing on 2nd. Short pass brought in. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
The Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Ready.
Hampton gets it from the pistol. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game. This one's quickly mocked up, too.
Not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Cut out left. And he stopped at the spot. He made the catch. So give him, looks like the 27 on that completion.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Working on 1st down. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Looking in the air here. Hits his running back. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers make it an 18-point game. The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Play action, Mahomes. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Chiefs grow their lead yet again.
Chargers 20.
The Chiefs get lined up and they will kick this away. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
Get up.
First down, play action. Short pass caught by his tight end. And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. So just one quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Chargers who have it to start the fourth quarter, but this game seems pretty far out of reach for them. 2nd and 3 now.
Here we go. Set. Cougar 19.
They'll work against the blitz. Complete here to Hinton. Escapes the defender. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. 35 on the pickup. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
First down.
18 Cardinals. Dragon 60. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
They look to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 5 sacks for this defense in this game as their latest brings up second down.
19 Lions. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Now looking to throw. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Here we go. Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk.
Third and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long. And on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Ready. Ready. Yellow 22. Ready.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And again, they drop the interception. This time it's a good thing, though. Much better field position without it, thanks to the turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Brought in inside the 20. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs keep running away with this.
Every touchdown's got its own story, but for me, Kate, that one's all about courage. The courage of that receiver to run all the way across the field. Courage of the quarterback to know it's going to take a little extra time. That courage paid dividends for 6.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs continue piling onto this lead. The Chiefs get lined up and they will kick this away. Return starts at the 9. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
62 plus. 62 plus.
Now a run by Hampton. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
Back to Hampton. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Here we go. Ready.
Back to throw. Completed over the middle. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short. Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. One of the most common penalties in this sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Penalty hurts them, but they're still going for it here on 4.
Down. Ready.
Desperation time here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kicked down by a rookie from Alabama. And the Chiefs are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Okay, that's just one of those situations. It is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win. You feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, interceptions follow.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And the Chargers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Hampton gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Now the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
They motion a receiver left.
Ready.
They're going play action. And down he goes. The Chiefs got to him. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Got it. Set. Ready. Cut.
Here's a throw. And the defender's there to knock this away. That effort means it's 4th down.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target and make a play on it.
4th and forever coming up. 4th down, pass coming. And they give to him on 4th down. It's a sack and a turnover on down.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Chiefs continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His third through the air this game. One play after their defense makes a stand, Brock. This offense says thank you very much and hits the end zone for 6.
That's really what you like to see, Kate. Both sides of the ball capable of making big plays and stacking that momentum with each other. And you really like to see the offense was prepared to get out there. A call dialed in and ready to go, ready to strike when the opportunity presented itself.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs tack on 7 more to their lead.
59. Chargers 20.
The Chiefs get lined up and they will kick this away. Starting from the 5. This makes it up to the 25. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
A run now with Hampton. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On the set.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go now. Set.
Again, it's Hampton. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning.
Here we go. Yellow, 22.
Desperation time here on 4th. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs moments away from their 4th win of the year. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. Target to Johnson. And he stopped almost immediately after that catch. He's down at the 30. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Finds a seam down the middle. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Gain of 15 there. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Yellow. Side.
Off the play fake. It's Mahomes. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch could still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
Yellow.
3rd and long for Mahomes. brother. It's another interception. And the Chargers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Ready?
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go. Hut.
Throwing off the play fake. And no place for him to go. The Chiefs take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
7 yards. It's second down.
Set. Hut. Ready.
Setting up to throw. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play because that was not good. Brings up third down.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Here he goes, third and long. He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety. Always hurts to do this. They give up the safety and now have to kick it away. Taken at the 2. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow. Right side.
Off play action. It's Mahomes. It's completed right side. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Give him 25 on that play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
You know, quarterbacks aren't always the one dishing out punishment, but when they take it and they deliver a frozen rope, when they deliver a ball right on target just like that, and the respect factor grows 100-fold with your teammates.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Right side.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe 2 more snaps. Pride connected with Xavier Worthy there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Right side.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. And they pick him off again! And the Chargers make the interception on what is the final play of this game.